helping coach my little brother team for a while. One person that I look up to on my little brother team is his head coach because he knows how to lead the team the proper way. He holds everybody accountable. When I say he holds everybody accountable, it's from he holds everybody accountable from the kids to the coaches to the parents of the kids on my little brother football team. Me as a coach, I witness all this stuff. Like it's times like if coaches we late to practices or meetings we supposed to have as a coach, he'll find us, and that's things I look at as a leader because make sure everybody is on the same page, holding everybody accountable. That's one thing I think is major in being a leader. That's one trait I use. Another thing is he leads by example. Whatever he tell any of my coaches, us, me, and the other coaches to do, he do also. He not gonna tell us, oh, we gotta be this place at one time, and he's not there on time. He not gonna make us watch film, and he's not watching film. He's not gonna make us do extra stuff to make us better as a team that he don't do on his own. So that's why I say he leads by example in whatever we do. That's another big thing I feel like is a part of being a leader. Another thing is he noticed every detail. We have meetings after every practice to talk about how practice went. And one thing about him, he noticed every single thing that went on in practice, like from each kid to each coach, how they move, how they walk. He noticed every single thing. That would shock me, and that's one thing I feel like. Another thing I feel like is big and is important in being a leader. You gotta be able to know every detail and what's going on around you to be able to fix the problem and get it taken care of. So that's why I feel like that's something really important too in being a leader. And another thing, that's real important in being a leader, you got to be professional. That's one thing he is a professional at doing. He's a professional in being a leader because he sometimes it's like parents that'll be mad, get disrespectful because their kids not getting in, or they don't want their kids to be screamed at, so they start going crazy at the parks and stuff like that. He don't get on their page. He don't go back screaming with them and all that. He'll wait till practice over, pull them to the side, be respectful with them, and tell them why this happened, why that happened. And then sometimes as coaches, we get into it with each other sometimes. So sometimes he'll be professional about it, pull us to the side, talk to us about that, and try to get a solution. He's a solution guy. He always try to find, a solution to solve the problem. So that's why I think one thing I noticed about him. That's another thing I feel like it's very important to be. If you're trying to be a leader, you got to be professional with everything you do. Even if somebody's coming at you the wrong way, you got to still be professional. It'll take you a long way. That's what I feel like being a leader. Another thing is he's well-spoken. Whenever after we have meetings, he's telling the kids what they got to do to be better. He's telling them how practice went, well-spoken, telling them every detail in the bigger picture and what we got to do to be better as a team. And whenever he's talking to parents, he's breaking down every single thing on what we got to do to be better. When we talking to the coaches, he's telling us everything we got to do to be better as a team. He's breaking down everything, and he's very clear with everything he have to say. So that's why I feel like that's another thing. You got to be well-spoken if you want to be a leader. If you're trying to be a leader, you got to be well-spoken in everything you do. And another thing, as a head coach, I feel like as head coach and leader, you got to be a great influencer. People got to be able to believe everything you're saying. If you're not a good influencer, it's gonna be hard for you to be a leader. Because if you're not an influencer and you can't get people to buy into what you're saying and believe in what you're saying, then people are not gonna respect you. That's one thing he's good at. He's good at pushing these kids to make them better. He's good at pushing us coaches to make sure we coaching better, to make sure the kids doing better. He's good at making sure the parents believing in what he's doing, trusting in what he's doing, the process he's doing to make the kids great as a team, and also after football, make them better in life. He got the parents, the coaches, everybody buying in. That's why I feel like he's a great influencer, and that's a big thing. If you want to be a leader, you got to be a great influencer. He's determined to do whatever it takes to win. If you're not getting the job done, he will take you out the game. If our coach is not coaching the right way, the proper way, we're not doing something right, he'll let us know. Because why? He's determined to do whatever it takes to win. So he's willing to do whatever it takes to win. That's another thing. You got to be determined in whatever you do in life. Because if you're not determined to do it, it's going to be hard for you to accomplish stuff because you're going to have a whole bunch of adversity you're going to go through to be successful in life. So you got to be determined to do it, to do whatever it takes to get where you want to get. And a lot of this stuff that I've been watching from him is helping me. Like, I feel like it's helping me a lot better. And whenever have to become a big role model and I'm a leader for my kids, if I probably coach, and also if whatever I do later on in life involve me having to be a leader, I can use some of his traits that I've been noticing him doing with coaching, that I could also take on and add on to my recipe. So that's why I feel like he's a great leader and somebody that I could pick up off. So that's why he's my leader.